Hey everyone, Mac is back. Today we're going to talk about the layers of flame, and I want to just go over some of the options that you have here in this event. It's very interesting, and I'll explain. I'll give you my recommendations as well as we go along. So the first things first is kind of the how this works is you can see over here you get for the first options of these 10 items, you can pick 2 of them, and then for the second one you can pick 4, and then the third one you can pick another 4. So you have a total of 10 items, and then of course it is a pay event, so you have to pay for it, and it costs these flames to do so. So you'd have to click the plus here, and then you have to pay 10 black diamonds to get 1 flame, and it goes up incrementally. So for instance, the very first one, the flame that you get is going to cost only 1 flame, so 10 black diamonds, and you'll randomly get one of the 10 of the items that you pick. Once you get to 4 flames, then you're going to get 10 free. Well, they call them torches, I guess, but you're going to get 10 free. Or I'm sorry, yeah, you get 10 free of them once you get to 4, and then once you get to 10, you get 20. 15, you get 30. 20 you get 40, and 30 once you get to 30 you get 50 more. So they give you a little bit of a reduction, basically a little bit of a discount as you increase. So if you choose to do the entire thing, I believe the total amount is going to be 4,660 black diamonds, and in the US dollar terms that is $466. So it is a quite expensive event if you actually do the entire thing. But at the same time, there are a lot of good items here to obtain. So we'll start with the more expensive ones, the more exotic ones. First of all, you're going to see that there are 5 5 commander medals here. You get 15 of them. So for instance, Daenerys, if you try to buy her outright, she's 1,000 black diamonds just to get 6 of her medals. So for this, for these medals, for 15 of them here, it would cost you, 2,000 black diamonds, and the entire event here is, for almost over 4,600. So you're thinking that might be not a bad idea to do that, because you'd be getting medals from other commanders as well. However, just unlocking Daenerys is really not that good. You can see her total stats once she gets up there is actually 25% total attack, health, and defense. But you have to get her to gold, and to do that is going to cost you about $5,000, and that's not really worth it in my opinion. So I would recommend not unlocking these. They don't really help you that much until you have them upgraded, and they're very expensive to do so. So that leaves us with the other 5 to get for these 2 slots. Now, another thing is this is the newest dragon, the blue dragon. And you can unlock that. It only costs 45 of these sapphire essence to do that. Again, this is another one. If you're going to upgrade this dragon, you have to pay more money to do it. So again, I have not recommended. However, if you do plan on occasionally upgrading it, you could do so, because that dragon's very good, has a lot of good abilities on there that could be worth it if that's something you choose to do. But for me, I would not recommend that. So then going over here to the royal chest badge, again, you're going to have to spend a lot on these to increase the quality of those badges. And then when you do that, you're going to spend more money. Then you're better off getting the other badges. These ones give you a total attack, total health, total defense. That's why they're better than the individual badges, because you can put these on your equipment, and then you're going to get a nice little bump as well. So I'm going to say no on those, which now we're down to 2 out of 3. And if I want to look at the Dothraki Rider medals, you're going to get 90 of them. So if you look, you can see the total attack. The first level total attack is 5%, and the second level total defense is 7%. With 90 medals, that'll get you both of those completed. So you'll get total attack 5 and total defense 7. That's really, really good. That's actually really nice. However, if you're going to do this event, why not get the universal medals where you can put them anywhere you want? You're probably going to put them here for the very first total attack, because it's only going to cost you 30 of these SS medals to get that 5% total attack. So I would recommend getting this as one of them, and then when you do that, then you can go use 30 of them to get that total attack, and then you can put those 60 to one of the other commanders or other one of their troops that are in there, troop appearances in there, so you'll be able to do that. And the very last one is the Refined Rough. And the reason I would recommend these is very simple. 1500 is a lot of that Refined Rough, and it is a permanent bonus. It is a permanent buff to your troops. So if you have total attack in there and you put 1500 towards that piece of equipment, then that'll be a permanent buff of the total attack, which is really nice. So my recommendation of these last two right here. If you're upgrading these medals, these ones here, then they're actually a really good discount, a really good deal. So go for that if that is something that you're thinking about, or even that dragon. But for the kind of a medium spender, I would say something like that would be good. Moving on to the next one, becomes a little bit more difficult to kind of choose sometimes on these. However, you get to pick 4 of these instead of 2. I'm going to go over just kind of the ones you kind of want to pick. So the honor banners are very, very good, and you're going to get 2 of those. They're tough to, they're difficult to get, except for unless you're in some events or you want to pay for them in the VIP shop, which are they give you a little bit of a discount there, and so that's one that I would suggest as well. The S troop medals is another good one to have, because the S troop medals will actually help you give you, again, permanent buffs. You want these things that are not going to go away, or you don't have to put them on a commander and have them out in the leading troops or anything like that. You do not have to any of that. All you have to do is have this have it act, or just to increase it. It'll be in your in your stats. Another thing I think is good is the 100,000 diamonds that you're going to get here, because these 100,000 diamonds, that's a lot of diamonds. So that basically will give you about 35-ish epic tokens, if that's where you're looking at, and that's really good. You can kind of just substitute it for that. So that's another one I would look into. If you're needing to increase some of your your friendship, your CR, your combat rating, or your the leadership that's in your for these chests, for the friendship chests, then this might be worth it as well, because these are gold chests. There's 30 of them, and they can really help you out there. They are, again, that's permanent as well, so you'll be increasing your army size and your rally size and your combat rating. I'm not sure I would recommend the badge chests, because you don't know what you're getting here. You're getting 30 of them. You may only get about 5 or 10 of them that are actually something you're going to use. You may get lucky and get more. You may get lucky and get a nice one. I mean, there's common to legendary, so there's that small percent chance that you get the legendary one. I've never seen one myself, actually. And then also you have the 70 days of research speed ups and the 50 days. So I would obviously go with the 50 or the 70 first. If you're someone who likes to move around a lot, the translocational is something that you would you consider here. You get 5 of those to move around. My recommendation is the diamonds, the S medals, the honor banners, and then for the very last one, I'm probably going to go for the 70 days, just for myself. And I would consider friendship and the badge chest, probably friendship first, badge chest second. So those are the 4 that I would recommend. And the very first one, you get 4 more here. If you need these medals, since there's 15 of them, I would recommend putting all 3 of them in there. Well, not all 3. The ones that you need, I would recommend putting in there. The diamonds are also, again, that's 12,000 diamonds you might have. There's 10 days of speed ups, and I wouldn't get the shadow essence, because you're gonna kill dragons. You're gonna get those. The friendship chests are okay. There's 15 of those, and they're purple, so that's not bad. Don't get the spirits of weirwood. You can get those all the time. Again, that marks the true dragon. That's 10 of these. So no, I wouldn't recommend those either. And if you're trying to make a lot of troops, then here that's not bad either. For what I did, I grabbed these 3. Well, actually I didn't grab these 3. I already have Julian Gold in the one. I grabbed Jamie and I grabbed Kevin, along with the diamonds and the one. I think one of these speed ups here, depending on what I needed. So that's what you need to do. And what I did, and what I would recommend you doing, no matter what, is to spend one of these just to get one. And the reason I say that is the very first one that you're going to get is going to come from the 4 that you choose out of here. So I did it, and I chose, and I ended up getting Jamie, 15 Jamie medals, and for 10 black diamonds, that is just absolute steal and a huge value. The very next torch that you're going to have is going to be Kevin, or I'm sorry, it's going to be 5 of the. It's going to cost you 5 torches to get the next one. So like 50 black diamonds to get like 15 medals is not a bad value. It's okay because you're going to be spending 5 for 10 of them, so you're going to get 5 extra. So I can see that being, but you can get a discount on that too, and it could be better. So I wouldn't recommend that. If you're either going to go for 1 or you're going to go for probably a lot more, not just 1 or 2 kind of thing. So that's something that I would recommend. And here is the breakdown of it. So for the first draw, like I said, it's going to cost you 1 flame, and then your second draw is going to cost you 5, and then you can see as it incrementally goes up, and where the free flames come into play. So overall, like I said, my thought is if you're going to do it, you might as well go the whole way and get all the benefits that you have here. 466 total flames, so it's 4,660 black diamonds. So make your decision, do what you want to do. My easy recommendation is to just do 1 flame, get lucky, whatever it is, and it's really that's your best value you're going to get out of this, and then leave the rest be. So I hope that helps, and until next time, Mac out.